Hey guys, it's Thursday or Friday, depending when this video gets uploaded. Um, yeah, this week's been a pretty good week for me. I got a bit of retail therapy done, and I've bought a load of stuff. I bought a t-shirt and some socks. I always need socks. I don't get why no one buys me socks. And then I went out and I bought a ukulele. Which is pretty awesome. It's not awesome, it's a piece of shit and I hate it, and it's the most aggravating thing in the entire world. But it looks cool, and it looks really gay, but it looks really cool to me. And yeah, it's just... oh, I can't begin to describe the agony of trying to deal with the ukulele, because it's completely different to a guitar. It's got like, it's symmetrical, so where a guitar goes high to low, this goes high to low to lower to highest. Another thing that happened, my iPod came back from the repair shop, which is good, because I was getting tired of my phone alarm. So on to what you guys, my comments. The dumpster, the book. Dumpsters by definition are mouldy, horrible places, and we are taught not to pick things out of them. It might not have been mouldy, but it was still a dumpster. Adam, I wrote my notes down twice for some reason. I'm not really sure why, so they're really confusing me for a moment. Yeah, Adam, sorry, I'm messing with some stuff. You gave a couple of examples of safety things that were just funny, like may contain nuts on a packet of bar nuts, and that kind of thing, and that made me want to research some more. Do not use if you cannot see clearly to read the information in the information booklet, which is written in the information booklet. Shin pads cannot protect any part of the body they do not cover. For external use only on a curling iron. Do not use while sleeping on a hairdryer. May irritate eyes on a can of self-defense pepper spray. Caution, the contents of this bottle should not be fed to fish on a bottle of shampoo for dogs. There were a couple of typos on this page, and the one that made me laugh quite a lot was the one that said, "Please keep out of children" on a butcher's knife. If you're wondering why I'm in a shirt and stuff, I didn't just get dressed up for you guys. I was just out at a Chinese with Kirsty and Michael, and we had lots of fun, and it was a buffet, and I went up at least 10 times for ice cream. Piracy, I can't see how any of us are going to disagree with you except for maybe Carla. I do like to own things, and I like to support the artists and that, but I don't have any money. I don't have the money to pay for CDs. I don't have the money to download them off iTunes, you know. I really do like CDs, and I try and buy them where I can, but I just don't have the money to buy them anymore. DVDs are the same. I don't have the room on my computer to store them either, so I can't download them, I can't buy them. That's why I don't watch any films really. But I do, if I am going to buy a CD or something, I usually have like a little cost benefit weighing up who should get it, you know. If it was between like a Paul McCartney CD and, I don't know, like some unknown band, then you'd weigh it up and think, well, if I download Paul McCartney CD, he's not really going to get hurt that much, but this other person, you know, this is a good album, and they've clearly worked very hard, and they need some recognition, so I'll buy their album. And I try and do like some kind of weigh up of who my actions would affect the most, but most of the time I just download them now, as shameful as it is. Daniel, you wanted us to talk about the afterlife. I really did think that you were just enticing another religious debate until you said not to talk about religion, which is a shame because I do like talking about religion, but nevertheless I won't do it. The afterlife. I believe that there is. Sorry, how can you talk about the How can you talk about the afterlife if you're not talking about religion? Afterlife is part of religion. It is, no matter what you say. I think that there is something. I don't know. Maybe we get reincarnated or something. I don't know. I don't know. I want to think about my life now. I don't want to think about what's going to happen afterwards. We'll deal with that when I get there. Adam, you said that they must have drunk all that beer for the thing outside the door, which is amazing. Philip's pretty cool as well, I have to admit. I do like Philip and Viola? No, I can't remember. The beers. Yeah, Adam, you said that it was just shameful that they drank that much since we were down there, but we were down there like 4 months ago, which is a pretty long time. I mean, I've drunk that much beer in that time. Yeah, Adam, I just read your blog and I have to agree with Daniel. I am shocked and appalled that you're giving up drinking. I can't think of what else that would be. You said you smell of it a lot. You wouldn't smell a lot of drink after 3 or 4, would you? Explain, please? I was looking around my room and I found another thing that I bought this week. And it's a book called Never Hit a Jellyfish with Spade. And it's really quite funny. It's just how to survive life's smaller challenges, like how to do extreme sports and how to use a changing room. And it's just written in really funny ways and it's so real, and it only cost me £3 and it's really good, so I would recommend that because it is just a laugh to read. This is a bit from How to Vote. Politicians are generally people who don't have the personality to become accountants or the principles to become estate agents. The whole system would work much better if you could vote for whom you didn't want to get in. This would encourage politicians to say very little and keep very still. And the whole thing is just like that, really, and it's really quite funny in some places. There's like bits on how to be bald and how to have neighbours. It's a wicked book. I can't wait to finish it. My thing for conversation this week, I think, talk about pets. You know, your pets, your dream pets, if you think people should be allowed to have outrageous pets like, I don't know, like snakes and big cats. I don't know how extreme pets you can get in the UK, but how do you feel on pets? And like rabid dogs as well, like pit bulls and shit. What do you think about them? Discuss, and I will see you soon. I was also thinking, me and Adam and Kirsty were all thinking of going on holiday the first week of July, but Kirsty dropped out, and so has everyone else who've asked. So I'm thinking if Dan and Cara are up for it, then we could make it a little Project Mackerel thing. Yeah, we'll talk on Skype and stuff. I thought I'd just announce it on the YouTube first. Adam, if you want to switch days, then I've told you, that's fine with me. I personally think that we need some kind of rota because we just get sloppy. Things have got really sloppy in the last couple of weeks, especially with me. Daniel's been doing it later, Adam's been doing it later. I know, Adam, that's not your fault, but I think we need some kind of rough schedule so that we're always, or that we will feel more motivated to do a video. That's just what I feel. Yeah. Bye. In my last week's video, I said about the teacher, and for privacy's sake, I didn't want to say who it was. But since you all just like want to know so badly, it was Mr.